how much will a trip to Prague cost you? It is fantastic to be back on the channel making content for you. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. There's going to be more content coming on the channel. If you're going away with the boys, the girls, you're going away for sport, for just a nice little holiday, whatever it is, we've got it all covered. Here's some things to do. Here's how much it's going to cost you. Starting off with Charles Bridge. Let's go. Now, if you're coming to Charles Bridge, I would highly recommend coming up it. So I am right at the top now. However, make sure you watch your head. Right, let's get through and I'll show you some of the views that I can see. This is going away from the river. This sort of thing. Right the way across Prague. Fantastic. If you like that kind of Gothic architecture, which is probably going to think, some of you are going to not know what that is, but if you like the look of this sort of stuff, definitely got to come and have a look up somewhere high. Maybe not here, but somewhere high, because looking at the chimneys and everything is brilliant. And also, again, another low ledge. Make sure I get underneath it. There's the bridge. That's the castle up over. Oh, where am I? There I am. Up over there, that's the castle and the bridge. And you get some lovely views right the way down the river. Absolutely brilliant. A lot of stairs on this one, but for £5, definitely do it. We're going to get onto a couple of museums now. Weird one, I know, but these are things I think you should definitely do whilst you're in Prague. We're going to start off with the Museum of Senses, and then we're going to go on to another museum, which I don't know how much I'm going to actually be allowed to show you for over 18s, but very fun. Yeah, this particular museum might not be for everyone. If you are there with a big group, want to have a bit of a laugh, want to have your eyes opened, I definitely recommend. 2 free little excursions that you can do whilst you're there. You've got to see the sights. The 2 sites we're going to look at now are the Astronomical Clock and Prague Castle. Would highly recommend going to both, but see for yourselves. Getting around Prague is absolutely a piece of cake. Everywhere is walking distance pretty much. If you can't get somewhere by walking, then you can get on the metro, or if you do struggle a little bit with walking, you can go and get the trams, which take you to some places. The castle is up the top of a hill. Rather than walk up the hill, miles, get on the tram. It's also a fantastic way to see the city as well, but paying for it should be straightforward. We got it wrong. We got a massive fine. One of those things that unfortunately happens, but make sure you check it out before you go and make sure you ask for help. It's not that easy to do, but don't get on public transport if you haven't got tickets. That's what we did, thinking we'd be able to pay in a station. We walked in, and before we know it, we're on a train. It's very easy to do. It's a simple mistake to make, but it can cost you a fair bit of money. Now, the food in Prague, a lot of people say Prague is quite cheap. The food can be a little bit expensive. It depends on where you want to go. So there's some fantastic food on offer. It's very different food on offer. We tried to get a little bit of a feel for both sides of it. So here's an example of an expensive meal versus a cheap meal, how much your beers are going to cost you, how much other little things are going to cost you as well. Coffees, there's some fantastic restaurants, nice little cafes. You'll see for yourself. Go and find them all. They're fantastic. But here's how much it's going to cost you. Well, I'm not a beer drinker, but when in Prague, you've got to do as the Romans do, or the Pragueans do. You know that reference, shout out to you. So I've got to have a beer, which is cheap as chips, cheaper than water. And now for my favourite bit, the bit that I'm absolutely buzzing about. I hope you like this little montage I've thrown together. We went to watch Sparta Prague play ice hockey. It was a league game. We had fantastic seats, as you'll see. The best bit of the trip for me. I absolutely loved it. I was over the moon that me and the missus went. So let's have a look at it. It's absolutely brilliant.
Cruising in my lane fast, call it.
That is a whopper. How much was that?
120.
Whatever that is, I'll put the translation on the screen. Look at that.
Sightseeing in the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a name, I just wanna be famous. But I don't want that cheap fame, no I'm not that vain, I just wanna be great.
Sparta Prague currently 3-0 up. The best thing is, you've seen the footage, we are in the front row, literally, action is right there. We paid 15 quid each for these tickets, which is absolutely incredible. Now obviously I don't know if that might be considered expensive for these games or whatever, but if you're here as a one-off experience, almost got a goal back. If you're here for a one-off experience, £15 for this, absolutely superb. There's a lot worse you could spend money on than this.
Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent, I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it, I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing, I'll regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. That energy is like a poison.
Prague is a fantastic city, as you can clearly see, but how are we getting there? How are we going to stay there? What do we need to pay? The big question. This is going to be the absolutely massive chunk of your trip. The flights can cost you only £30. That's absolutely mental. My mate lives down on the south coast. I pay more on the train to go and see him than I would to go over to Prague, 2 hours away on a plane in a different country. It's a great deal. Now, my 30 quid was based on going from Stansted, London Stansted. If you're in London, that's how much it can cost you. If you're elsewhere, you might want to check it out, but it is a very cheap place to fly to. In the terms of hotels, depending again on how lavish you want to go, you can get hotels for about 50 quid a night, which is absolutely brilliant. You won't find a hotel room in London for anywhere probably less than about 70, 80 pounds. That's a fantastic deal if you're in London. So for 50 quid for some fantastic locations, the one we had was right outside a tube station. Everything was walking distance anyway. It's just great. So for £50 a night and then 30 quid for your flights, absolute no-brainer. And the airport is also on the underground system as well, so if you did want to go straight from the airport straight through to the middle of the city centre, so anywhere where your hotel would be, cheap and easy to do. It's fantastic. So to have Prague essentially on your doorstep, a 2-hour flight away, gonna cost you minimal to get there and not that much to stay there as well. All you need is spending money, and it's very easy to spend a hell of a lot of money, and it's also very easy to spend a very little amount of money. Beers will cost you only a couple of quid, about 2 quid to go for the ice hockey to get a beer in a stadium. That is some sort of an example. As I said in the vlog, beer is cheaper than water if you want to go over there. So if beers are your thing, that's definitely something you should go and explore. I prefer my hot drinks, love a hot chocolate. Very easy to just wander around, find a little coffee shop, go and sit down, have a relax, watch people go by. What a fantastic place Prague is. I cannot recommend it enough. But anyway, that's going to round off this video for somewhere that is very cheap to get to, very affordable to get to, very easy to get to in terms of time as well. It is the most fantastic place to go for a city break, whether it be a stag do, want to go and watch a bit of sport, maybe you can get Sparta Prague football tickets, ice hockey tickets, want to go and watch a concert, just fancy a nice little getaway with the other half, hen do's as well, shouldn't only say stag do's, whatever it is that you want to do. Prague is absolutely fantastic. But thank you for watching. If you're new around here, make sure you like, share and subscribe. And I'm going to sign out. Thank you for watching. It's good to be back. See you later.